Before I start, if you love real life stories of heartbreak, betrayal, and self discovery, subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone, and your experiences matter. Now, this is the story of the day my marriage ended, though I didn't know it at the time. It began with a warning I wish I hadn't had to give. I had noticed the way she smiled at her phone, the way her laughter seemed lighter when Jake was mentioned. He was just a coworker, she said. A friend, nothing more. But intuition is a tricky thing. You can't ignore the little signs. And so, one evening, after a long day at work, I looked her in the eyes and said, firmly, if you keep seeing Jake like this, I'm gone. She laughed. That kind of carefree, dismissive laugh that cuts deeper than anger. You're dramatic, she said. You're imagining things. Relax. I felt a chill in my chest, the kind that makes your heart pound. But I forced myself to smile. I wanted to believe her. I wanted to trust the woman I had loved for years. For weeks, I tried to push the warning out of my mind, but subtle signs kept gnawing at me. Missed calls, quickly hidden messages, sudden errands she couldn't explain. The little things I used to overlook. Her perfume lingering in the air when I thought she'd just been in the shower. Her laptop left open on an unfamiliar chat window began to pile up. I questioned myself constantly. Was I being paranoid? Was I too controlling? I replayed every memory of our life together. Our first date, our lazy Sunday mornings, the nights spent talking until sunrise. Had any of it been real, or had I been living in a carefully constructed illusion? One night, unable to sleep, I found her phone unattended. The messages were there, clear as day, threads I wish I could unsee. Late-night texts filled with inside jokes, intimate nicknames, plans I wasn't invited to. A mix of excitement, secrecy, and something unmistakably romantic. My hand shook. My mind raced. This wasn't just friendship. She had crossed the line I had warned her not to touch. The next day, I confronted her. I didn't yell, didn't throw accusations. I simply showed her the phone. I told you, I said quietly. I warned you. Her face went pale. The laughter was gone, replaced by a flicker of guilt and panic. It's complicated, she stammered. It's not what you think. Not what I think. I echoed, my voice breaking despite my effort to stay calm. I saw the messages. I know what you've been doing. You laughed when I warned you, and now my throat tightened. Now I don't know what we even are. She tried to explain, and in her words, I heard a mixture of guilt and justification. Loneliness, emotional distance, the thrill of attention. I listened, trying to understand, even as my heart shattered with each sentence. This wasn't some dramatic betrayal out of malice. It was rooted in something broken between us long before I had even sensed it. In the days that followed, the house felt empty despite her presence. Memories became mine to relive alone. The way she used to hold my hand, the quiet laughter over coffee, the nights we thought we were sharing secrets. Every smile, every touch now carried the shadow of betrayal. I questioned everything. Had I missed the signs, or had she always been capable of this kind of deception? The turning point came quietly. I realized that I couldn't fix this. I couldn't force love where trust had been violated so deeply. She wasn't a villain in the cinematic sense, just human, flawed, making choices I couldn't accept. And I wasn't weak for walking away. I was choosing self-respect, integrity, and the chance to rebuild a life without constant doubt gnawing at my mind. When I finally left, I did it with calm. No shouting, no slammed doors, just a quiet packing of the essentials and a lingering look that said everything words never could. She watched me go, tears welling, and for the first time I saw her fear. I had been gone in spirit long before I left in body. Months later, I still think about her, about the life we shared, about the laughter that now feels tainted. But the pain is different now. It's not raw panic, but a steady, reflective ache. I've learned to rebuild, to trust cautiously, and to recognize that warnings aren't threats. They're chances for people to show what they truly value. If there's one thing I've realized, it's that love isn't just about holding on. It's about knowing when to let go. Some people can't meet you where you are emotionally, and the hardest part is accepting that their inability to stay doesn't make you less worthy. I still remember the moment she laughed at my warning. That echo of carelessness, once so casual, now carries a weight I can't ignore. But I also remember the calm I found when I chose to leave, the strength in walking away from betrayal rather than being consumed by it. So, to anyone watching this, remember, listen to your instincts. Respect yourself enough to set boundaries, and know that sometimes leaving isn't giving up, it's reclaiming your life.